Hey guys, it's me again. Same day, obviously, same clothes. I'm going to show you how to do a Peekaboo cup. So when I first started doing cups, I bought my Cricut about 3.5 years ago, and I was using it for scrapbooking because I was a big scrapbooker. And I think I've used it for scrapbooking about twice. So I started with t-shirts, and then I did cups and stuff. And so I did glitter cups. I can show you one real quick. Hold on. Glitter cups. I'm short. Okay, so this cup I made for myself. It's glitter. So the way you do glitter is, now I didn't realize how much easier glitter went on if you spray painted your cup first, which I used to never do. Obviously the bottom's not done on this one. Spray paint your cup. It's a base coat. Mod Podge and glitter. So you Mod Podge the side, sprinkle the glitter on, let it dry. If you gotta touch it up, do it again. Then I spray seal it. And after I spray seal it, then I epoxy it. If there's bumps and stuff, the epoxy, it's so much easier to sand down with the epoxy on, because if you do just glitter, it's gonna fall off. If you do the epoxy, it's a nice thick layer. And then decals and epoxy again. So this is one of my cups. It's actually got pictures of my kids and my husband on there, and I like to craft, and I do Arbonne and stuff like that. So this is my personal cup. I'm gonna fix it a little more later on. But so I started doing glitter cups, and glitter got kind of boring after a while. So I was like, well, I'm gonna try alcohol inks. So these are dollar store cups from the Dollar Tree, just to practice on. So this is just spray painted white with alcohol inks. You can buy them at Michael's, Joann's, Packatans, Hobby Lobby, or you can make your own. I've made my own. You just do little containers of rubbing alcohol, and you take a Sharpie and you cut the Sharpie in half and put the tubes inside and then let them go. They're a little thinner than store-bought alcohol inks, but it works. This is another technique where I spray painted the cup white. I dropped alcohol inks on it and took a air duster can for your keyboard and sprayed it, and it, did a effect. So that's pretty cool. That's another way. So you have this way or this way. And then this is a Peekaboo cup. I did glitter first. Then I taped down washi tape into a stained glass design. Spray painted it white again. Did my alcohol inks. Peeled the decal off, which shows the glitter underneath. And then epoxied it. Like I said, these are dollar store cups. So they're just something to practice on because I wasn't sure how to do this. I need to sand some stuff and go over it again with epoxy, but it's just a demo for now. But I'm going to do an actual bottle today, and we're going to do step by step with the bottle. So this will be broken up into multiple videos because of drying time and things of that nature. So this is a steel water bottle from Walmart. I think I paid like 95 cents for it. It was black. I spray painted it white. This is your base coat. You need a base coat for alcohol inks for sure. You don't necessarily have to do it for glitter, but it does help your glitter stick a little better and do more coverage. I have a cup turner. My husband built me a cup turner. Don't mind the mess in my office. There's stuff everywhere. But so this goes in there and it spins. So this is my cup turner. Now when I first started, I did not have a cup turner. And a lot of my cups, I had to, when I epoxied it, I had to set it one way and then flip it every 15 minutes. Sit it and flip it, sit it and flip it, so it would at least dry a little bit. For my regular cups, I have the bar with PVC tubing and a football. So you stick it in there, stick it on this, and then I put it in my turner and let it go. I do also tape this to the wood piece so it doesn't slide off. But because it's a bottle, it's harder to do with the bottle. So I just put saran wrap on the end of my thing, my rod. I may not be able to put that back on there. Stick it in as far as I can. You don't want to go too far because it'll fall completely to the bottom. You got to try and make sure your cups are even as best you can, because it will dry funny if they're not even. I always tape off things I don't want epoxy on or spray paint on, so I tape off this. And my videos may be long. I'm sorry. If you need to fast forward, you can. So I tape these, but I'm trying to show you step by step because I tried a lot of things without researching it first, and sometimes they end badly. You get all excited, you go, oh, I can do that. I'm gonna try that. Like, there's a lot of stuff that I want to try, like storyboard or storybook tumblers and stuff like that I don't know how to do, and I am not ready to try yet. Okay, so got our cup taped on. Make sure it's even as possible. Okay, so this does come with a lid. And so the lid, I taped off the plastic piece because I don't want to get any spray paint or epoxy on it. I spray painted the lid, it was silver. The hard thing about is drying these. So I was taping them to my desk and they kept falling over. So I'm trying two different techniques. One, I tape one to the stick. This is one of my daughter's that I did, and I have to epoxy it again because part of it lifted up a little bit because I was trying to clean it up, and X-Acto knife and a piece peeled up. So I'm gonna try this technique, and I also have clay that I'm gonna let dry, and I'm gonna set them in there because when you epoxy it, it has to dry, and if it lays down, it's gonna get stuck to something, and then you gotta sand a whole bunch of stuff, and it's a hot mess. So I'm gonna try the two different techniques and see which way works better. I'm thinking this way because it can turn on my turner. And because I taped it on, I can spray paint it, alcohol ink it, glitter it, and epoxy it all on the stick without touching it, moving it. With this one, I had to spray paint it, I gotta carefully put it in there, don't touch it, let it dry, things like that. So we're gonna start with glitter because that's my first layer and my peekaboo. A peekaboo is pretty much this, what I showed you. The glitter peeks through the bottom. So, and then the alcohol inks are on top. Now, I made one for my youngest daughter, and I did 2 layers of glitter. I did 2 layers of peekaboo. So, like I said, this is the glitter with the alcohol inks. It looks like stained glass. I'll show you my daughter's cup with 2 layers of glitter. You guys gotta behave. So this is her, for her birthday, this is 2 layers of glitter, and you can see that the white glitter peeks through the pink glitter. Calling it a peekaboo. So we're gonna start with glitter. So let me move you over here. I'm gonna pause you and move you and set you up over there so you can see what I'm doing at my cup station. So let me pause this. Okay. So I have you set up at my desk. I hope you can all see what I'm doing. I'm trying to make sure. Okay, so I have white glitter. I got it from Walmart. I think it's like $2. I have Mod Podge, paintbrush, and then this is my silicone brush. I use this for the epoxy. It's much better than the regular brush. So I always pour my Mod Podge in a cup because you don't want to get glitter in your Mod Podge bottle. If I can get it. Okay. So I have Mod Podge in a cup, and I'm going to take my brush and and just brush my cup like paint. And I noticed something the other day, so I'll show you in a minute. Some people do a crackle effect on their cups, especially like southern cups with like cowboy hats and boots and cows and stuff, and they want this, they try and do this crackle effect in the paint. I did it by accident by having my spray paint, can I turn this down a little bit? My spray paint inside my cold house, and I went outside to spray paint it, and so because of the heat it crackled. So it wasn't intentional, but you're not going to see that because of the glitter. So, and you want to do like a thin layer at a time because your Mod Podge will dry faster if you do the whole cup. So now I just pour my glitter on when I'm doing something like this. I have a tray underneath to catch my glitter so I can recycle it. If you're trying to do like an ombre cup, some people use a tea strainer and you can shake it on, which I'll show you how to do that so you can see. It gives you more of an even layer, an even coat. That way you're not like dumping a bunch of chunky glitter on top. So I just kind of tap it. Turn a little bit. Tap it. Okay, so do that, lay that down. Okay, so as you can see, there's a thin layer. This focus sucks. Thin layer, and I'm just going to keep painting my cup and doing the glitter. I wish I could show you a different way, but I can't. And go right next to the line that you stopped at. You can go over in it a little bit, but not too much because you'll make a big chunky line there, and then you have to sand that down later. And glitter gets everywhere. Just a FYI, it gets everywhere, all over the place. You'll find it in your shoes, you'll find it in your clothes, in your bed, in your driveway, in your bathroom. It looks like a bunch of strippers ran through your house and sprinkled glitter everywhere. Glitter everywhere. My husband hates it. He'll be like, you glittered something again, didn't you? Because I can see it. It's in my underwear. It's in the driveway. It's all through the house. It's on the kids. Like, glitter gets everywhere. Okay, let me see if I can do this so you can see. It's just a nice little even coat of glitter instead of dumping the whole bottle on there, because then it goes in big chunks. You can, if you want to, if you're looking for like the chunky effect, you can just dump the entire bottle on there. Okay, I'm gonna tap my cup. This is the dry part still. But like you can see where it cracked a little bit. So, all right, back to here. Now when this all dries, you can go back and do a second layer if you would like. I usually do, just to make sure I didn't miss a spot. If it's too thin or something like that, just put more back on it. And if you get bumps and stuff, don't worry about that, because once you epoxy everything, you can sand those bumps down to make it nice and smooth. And when you do epoxy and say you sand and it looks cloudy, that cloudiness will go away. I always wash my cup after I sand it, sand the epoxy off, and then do another layer of epoxy, and it will go away. It won't look cloudy forever.
Mommy?
Yes, dear?
Trinity is drinking her juice and spinning it on the ground where it can drip on her diaper and on the ground.
Okay, could you do me a huge favor and wipe it up for me real quick? And take the cup away?
Yes.
Thank you. so more glitter. Okay, just about out. Need a refill. Like I said, I have this tray down here with some foil in it catching all my glitter so I can put it back in my container. Some people take the little remnants left over and stick it in a cup or a bowl with all the other stuff that they collected and make their own mixture. Make sure I get the rim real good. Okay, so I can already see that I have some thin patches. They're too bright. How do I, hold on a second, turn this down, turn this on. Okay, so I have some thin patches. I can still see like the spray paint and the black underneath. So I'm gonna do another layer when it all dries in a couple hours. So that way it's all nicely, a nice even coat. So I'm actually gonna do the bottom of my cup too. Some people decorate the bottoms, they put like their logo underneath, some put just nothing, some put a little message, picture, whatever. You can do whatever. I usually just leave mine blank. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Okay, I will get you a towel in just a second, okay?
Wow,
Is it so pretty? Okay, hold on. Let me put this right. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please move. Thank you.
I see.
I know. Can you move, please? You're right in the way.
Wow, so pretty.
It's so pretty. Can we please move? Because you're right in the way. You can stand right there and watch. Just hold on a second, okay? But you gotta get out of the way. Nope, that's mine. Thank you. Nope, that's also mine. Thank you. You can walk with that one. You can take that brush and go play with it. Trinity. No, no, no. Go in the living room with it. Take this out of here. Okay, so can you see? Probably not.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, Mama.
Thank you, baby. Can you please... I don't know if you can see or not, because I can't see. Just see if you can see. Granny, please move. Okay, so I'm just going to tap it off real good. Stick it back in here. Okay.
I brought
And
them
then-
inside and I picked them up
Okay.
and I dropped them down.
All right. So I'm going to turn this on and let it dry. Like I said, I'm going to definitely go back for another coat to even it out a little bit, make it darker, so that way you can really see the glitter come through. So I'm going to stop the video for now, let this dry. I'll probably do my second coat without the video, and then I'll come back when I do my epoxy, so you can see the epoxy process. Then I'll probably do a video of decaling and another layer, decal, spray paint, and the alcohol inks, and then peeling it off and stuff like that. So we'll do more than one video for sure. So you guys have a great day. I'll come back to you later, and I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new today.